coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His team at 0-2, facing an important game already. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down. And the Bengals first down. They'll run here with Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
On the ground, it's Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
they'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Bengals.
A carry here for Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Tackled by Isaiah Rodgers. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on him. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
A run. It's Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Makes it third down and 12.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his third touchdown hit this year. On now to the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. The Vikings moving up to a 7-3 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Crazy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Third down.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Bengals 10, Vikings 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
For Cincinnati.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Whoa. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota.
First down.
And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Joe. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is first touchdown of the new year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll work forward for a touchdown. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-10 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trey Hendrickson working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 1 on the
3rd and a long way to go.
17.
Back to throw. That is hard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for the Vikings. First down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Trying to start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. And ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. That is fielded at the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That one caught by Hawkinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Bengals 27.
They'll look to throw yet again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're trying to get this all the way down inside the 5.
26 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the...
That one, take it in. C.J. Henderson, touchdown, Vikings.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitching case, just it works to perfection.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop with tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, like, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after it and get it done. And then there's the guys like they get themselves. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game. He's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3.
Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Well, they tried to go down the field with it, but it lines up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground now with Jones. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. One down to the 35-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
This is Jones. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Second down.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
And 7.
A short one taken by Hopkinson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
For a Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A 23-yard attempt.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings has gone 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, the first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friends. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Now return coming from the 7.
The Vikings take over.
There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Jones, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The 28-yard line.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
He's
1st and 10.
29-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following showing a gain of 6. From the 35, here's second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down, Bengals.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll have it. Across midfield, down the opposing 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Bengals first down.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. What can they do here on third down and 7? A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over one score. They'll begin with first and 10.
Motion, 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 motion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On the kid, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now it's P-Rock. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Third down and 9.
Incomplete. It's third down and 9. Good go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Here's Hockenson in motion. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 29-yard
Carry here for Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
This looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes Aaron Jones and Viking offense as they take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play. of this third quarter. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the left side. It's taken in by Jefferson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
They'll look to throw. This one on the floor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. It's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. Second down, they need 3.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a design run. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Quarterback keeps it. Tackle made.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings 20-yard line.
That's another.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One straight ahead with Jones. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this time they'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
7-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that is in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. win here for the Vikings. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're... As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. Once again, it's Genty. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 3rd and 2.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pin. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
It's a big up of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Daniels. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Got him in. It's Brown. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Daniels looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. And don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raiders first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy, get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
First down, Raiders.
A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Over the middle, it's complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Sets up a third down and 8.
Now Daniels. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a second and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up
they'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Throwing now is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
second and 6. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Again, he'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Eckler will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are? They come into the NFL now. They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 21 yards.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Quarterback sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
2nd and long. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal, Raiders.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Eckler now between the tackles. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. from the shotgun. It's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Washington first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They won 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll look to throw now on first down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1 they struggled. Quarter 2 here they put things together. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The Raiders' 40-yard line.
2nd and 7. Here's Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.